Oh, it's going amazing. In fact, I was talking to my learning partner, and we both agreed that the time just flies by, especially since it started yesterday until lunch. It starts quite early also, but we have no idea how the time flies because it's just that interesting. Okay, as you said, servant leadership, the term itself can be a little confusing, and I'm pretty sure we all have preconceived notions. But having attended this, especially after having spoken to Dr. Madana Kumar, the clarity you have, it's quite amazing. And even though leadership in itself is not a new concept, servant leadership, the way it's been brought in, the way it's people centric, I love that it's a concept. I think it's about time that we introduce this, because we have come to a point where we realize that each individual as a human being, how important it is to have our own identity also. And we've come a long way in fighting for our identity, our needs, and having our space. And I think we're finally getting to a point in the world of profitable huge organizations where we can actually have the space to do that. I think that's amazing. I'm not going to lie, initially I was a little
doubtful.
Yeah, I was very much because of course in NGOs I can completely understand, but when you come to a big profitable organization, or any profitable organization for that matter, at the end of the day what matters is revenue. Every single action that you do, you are always judged based on your performance indicators. How what you are contributing is going to affect the company as a whole, the organization as a whole. And because of that bottom line, I did feel that it can be overlooked. Like there is a tendency to overlook these smaller things. But I was very happy to see the case studies that Dr. Madana Kumar had shared yesterday. And then I did a little bit of research of my own, and I haven't had a lot of time. But from what I see, it does look like, since he said even in Forbes there were so many organizations, 1/3 is a pretty big number in Forbes too. And if such organizations such as Chick-fil-A or Southwest Airlines, if they are able to do so well, having implemented servant leadership, I don't see why we couldn't. I am very much excited to do this, and I think personally also there has been a good amount of, because of the self-awareness that it brings, this survey, I think it's a good chance for me also to reflect back on what my strengths are, what I'm good at. Even we may have a certain small idea, but the kind of certainty this brings and knowing what I can work on is also so helpful. And I think everyone should have such opportunities.